What's going on, YouTube? It's D-Rec here once again with Argo, bringing you an update to that Corocoro deck pack set giveaway, as well as going into the comments and seeing what you guys thought about the upcoming BSF 2025 season, getting into some of the events coming to your area, some of the events that have already happened. I've been seeing some people post about that and what their tops have been like. I saw some, obviously, Bavsagra tops. We did see some Blangmeyer tops, some Levidra's tops. Pretty straightforward what we were expecting for the beginning of the season, but with set 8 around the corner as well as set 9 coming out before the end of the season, I wanted to get some of your thoughts in the comments below about what you expected might change as we get further along into the season. But we're going to jump right into the video first here to see who did comment, like, and subscribe to get into the giveaway there, and then we're going to go into a randomizer to pick who won the giveaway. So getting into the comments here, we have Paradiddled, want to see collab decks overperform. Yeah, you might be, setting yourself up for some disappointment there, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I think once we start getting into set 8 season there, we'll see Blangmeyer Nexus come out, that we may see some variety, some rogue decks get into the mix there, maybe throw some people off their game expecting a Levidra's or a Bavsagra or Blangmeyer mirror match or any other thing. If we get the volume 3, the Skyride booster, sorry, if we get into the volume 3 and we see that promo there for Overlord, that might shift the meta a little bit. I know in Japan, Overlord did start seeing some more tops. That may affect what you see in terms of turnout, but fingers crossed for you. Not sure how to pronounce that, but Kana here posted, I think BSF will have Bavs at the top. Of course, we're all expecting that there. Megapolis 20, expect Bavs and Bavs. Yeah, you guessed it. Martin Stevenson, wow, you got him. Can't get them anywhere. Yeah, a lot of places were having a hard time getting some of the start deck pack set there. If you couldn't get them, I do apologize for your loss there, but hopefully you do see some later on as the buyouts and some of the other locals there have a chance to buy some of that product as well. Marvel Silvano, I hope more people play Gandiva as I'm bored with these lineups. You and me both. Well, I don't know about Gandiva, but these lineups right now are pretty boring and pretty repetitive, so to speak. Omega Necrofear. Honestly, I'm just glad my favorite deck is still performing and showing up in tops in the format. Shiranui. Happy like Shiranui, but if you remember from End of G, you know how toxic Shiranui was. Happy for you though. Big Poppy, BSF will for the most part be pretty mid on the standard side until they realize the ban list for Raziel, and even after Blangmeyer Nexus support too, then you have Lyrical Cup, which I'm a little disappointed about the Lyrical Cup too. I wish there was more premium support there, but unfortunately, I don't think Bushiroad has any real love for premium outside of, people just spending more money and kind of trying to retain that hope of the expanded format and relive the glory days essentially, but it's unfortunate. What else do we have here? Listia Fail and the new Gyro. Premium should be really interesting because of the different decks, and I'm hoping that they can pop off. I'm hoping that Premium pops off a bit more this season too. Again, disappointed that it's half and half, so some locations only got the Lyrical Monasterio Singles Cup and the Teams event on day 1. And some locations got Premium for day 2 as opposed to the Lyrical Monasterio Cup, but I hope that if there's a good turnout for Premium, then they'll start to re-see that surge in popularity for the older expanded format, and who knows, Yu-Gi-Oh! Really got around to doing what they do with Edison and GOAT format with reprinting a lot of those older cards, so maybe, and then setting up my deck so it can win would be kind of interesting. That's my thoughts on BSF. Awesome, thank you so much for that, Big Poppy. Battery RB2, Broke, Bavs, yes, of course. Woke, Argo Sirens. I do love my Argo Sirens, though. They are the namesake of the channel. And then Galaxy Brain, Corocoro, Grandpa. We love V Grandpa. We love Major Comeback being a big brain play, being able to set that up there. And then also the Overtrigger is insane. A lot of potential for that deck to really pop off if you can hit the OT, or just in general have that really good setup where they don't have a PG. And then Raziel and the Problem of Friendship will go Burr. Thank you, Chris Doyle, for that. We do love Raziel. No Saragon ban for you yet, though. No Saragon ban for you yet. Well, we'll see, though, as we get into the season. Maybe they will end up banning it after all. Or who knows, maybe they won't, and you'll be lucky to be able to play Caterpillar for the remainder of the tournament season. Baratilter? Is it Baratilter or Baralthier? 54. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Sorry if I butcher it there. If they don't implement the ban list, Bavsagra will be tier 0, unfortunately, with Raziel and Levidra's still at tier 1. Blangmeyer gets good support with Nexus. kind of keen to see how they play out. Personally, would be either playing Messiah or Prison. Prison would be an insane rogue deck. It does eat away some of the resources if they have to counterblast to call stuff back out, or soul blast to still allow them to get stuff back out. And for Balsagar, they kind of want that soul there for, I believe a couple skills require the soul to be able to do the shenanigans with the armaments, but that would be pretty interesting to see. Messiah would be cool, but I think it would really struggle in this meta with a lot of contending decks have a really strong early game. If you can set up your list around a stronger early game, then that might be a way you play into your mid to late with your strat opportunities, capacity to draw and such. So, but I think Prison might be your best bet. If you're able to pull off the whole combo, getting to grade 4, and then being able to set up 10 plus in your Prison to get the extra crit to that front row there. But good luck to you when your event comes around for you there. Chaser, Blowing Mire next is going to be good. Of course, we already know that Act as opposed to on attack is going to be insane for being able to set up that bind zone there. And then Jay Sinto, Cineros. I want Overlord to be tier 1. I also do too. Hopefully we get that volume 3. And that is it for everyone here. And just double checking to make sure you guys are subscribed. Alright, so you guys are all good. Thank you again for leaving a like, subscribing, and then leaving a comment in the video there, just participating in the discussion with the community regarding this event season. And then hopefully we start doing some more stuff like this. I would like to, just to keep with the engagement and talk more about what's going on with the meta and what everyone's kind of expecting going into the 2025 season there, and then future events. This year's been a little bit finicky with the lack of a spring and fall season as opposed to just the one summer season. So we'll talk more about that as time goes on. For the rest of this giveaway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up the comment picker website that I like to use for the giveaway here. Copy paste that. All right, and then no one replied to any comments that were left in the video. What's going to happen is for the giveaway, once I get a drawing for a winner out of the comments that I picked from this randomizer here, I'm going to comment below your original comment on the original video, telling you that you're the winner there. Once you get that notification, go over to my main channel homepage and reach out to me via email. I have my contact email listed in the channel description there. Reach out to me via email and then just comment on this video here, letting me know that you did in fact reach out. And for verifying the email, you can, if you're comfortable with it, put your full email, or just put like the first few characters of your email and then just star out the rest, so that way I can match up to the email that you reach out to me with. And then with the email that you reach out to me with, be sure to put your mailing address so that I can go ahead and send you your sealed box. We're going to get right into it here, so we're not going to do any of these additional filters for that. We're going to have one winner. We're going to do a wheel of names. And we're going to adjust this so that everyone has a chance there. Just fill out that question. We have 12 comments, as we went through already. We're going to go down here. All right, so everyone, as you can see, is in the wheel of giveaways here. So we've got Ninja Sintos there. We've got Paradiddle, Kana, Megapolis, Martin Stevenson, Marvel Silvano. Got Omega Necrofear, Big Papi, Battery RB2. Chris Doyle, 3974. Ralter, 54. CH4, I think it's Chaser. And then, yeah, that's everybody. All right, so we're going to get right into the Wheel of Fortune. And Chris Doyle, 3974, you are the official winner of today's video. Thank you again for participating in that discussion. Thank you again to everybody else that got a chance to participate in this discussion. If you enjoy content like these, be sure to leave a like on this video as well. And then we're starting to do a bit more of these types of giveaways there, so keep an eye out. But thank you again for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.